one of the feature in Video company working. So for one of the tasks, I was needed to develop queue manager for Node.js. There is in this company not no some framework, so that's why I was doing this from scratch. And here I'm showing now base class for queue. This is empty class without no only implementation about queue. There is no some strict logic for different queues. For example, we can take this one. Here we set queue name, and this will be a first part of the key for this queue. So this empty class, it's doing only setting the name of the queue and some specific configs. After you can reload these configs for different queues. There is a function add message. It's used when you want to add something to your queue. Queue is realized on Redis, and here it's return promise. And the most interesting here is how this added. It's like just normal air push, and on get message we will do lpop like that. So the name of the queue is written here. So message should be object here for deconstructing this data after. So publish, there is also publish and subscribe, but in this project we haven't used these functions. And that's it for now. So clear queue, and for some reasons we use this method for getting the length of the queue. For example, for receiving the data about our queues, for alerting if something happens and a job's not working. So how it's working? There is also another leap for this is leap for every project. We put it like our own infrastructure leap, and in this diamonds library we use this leap like here. For example, we need to invalidate some cache, and for that reason we use diamonds, and for this task we use diamonds, and here we get message, then we're waiting, and when we get this data from when we get message from queue, we start doing something with this data. In this method there is only name for queue for cache that we need to invalidate. Also there is a place where we push the messages. It's this is like here, add message. No, not here. Wait a second. Like here. So there is some logic, and on this logic we put a message in the queue. Also for this queue we need to have a cache, because this queue's working on cache. So this is working like here. We do implementing the cache simple class. So it's working like queue, but I mean that this class is empty also, and here we do some connection stuff and some config stuff. So there is interesting thing that for example, if we don't get some data, we will retry to connect, and yeah. So what I want to show you is how the keys for cache is creating. So this is a long story. I mean that it's there is a lot of cache, and so we need to put this cache for different names in different with different keys. This is made for example, like key like that, like ID, then some sub ID, and then some key, and this is a need to invalidate cache. For example, when we don't need this data anymore, we invalidate, for example, only like this ID and sub ID, and these keys, this, so like this, it will be invalidated also. So all of these sub keys will be invalidated. This is realized on Redis also. So for that reason, there is such strong logic here. So this is separated by dot, and this is key. This is value for cache ID parts. After we validate cache, and also for example, we can build an invalidation key. There is a logic for invalidation here. Yeah, setting invalidation. This is get. Yeah, this is here. So for example, we need to invalidate something, and we put here a params for object in normal object, like that, key value key 1 value 1, and this will generate the the key for a cache like that. So there is a prefix ID and key like that, value, and key 1 value 1, like that. And after we can invalidate it separately. So that's it, I think, for this task. There is also some different logic for incrementing, for saving some incremental values, or there is TTL indexes. This is also we can do here for we can rebuild keys for some reason, or I don't know, to get some keys of this cache params. So that's it. Thank you for watching, and hope you will get something interesting from this tutorial through queues and cache.